In Clan Wars, I ran across a base that Itzu recently designed, and man, it does look difficult, man. This is a tricky base. Itzu is an excellent base builder, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hit this base in this video. Let's see how it goes. So I said, hey man, what the heck? I'll go ahead and hit it with Super Witches, and we're going to show that one in just a moment. This is how my first attack in this war, also using Super Witches and Bowlers. Now, I want to kind of tell you what I was thinking for this attack. Main idea on this was to zap the single and the scatter shot right here, have the Grand Warden take out the rest of the funnel, opening up some nice pathing into the base right there. Now, we see this town hall right in the center of the base over there, man. I didn't really want that roasting all of my healers as they were going by. Of course, Super Witches and Queen would target it, take it out eventually, but I decided, hey man, look at the pathing around here. If I can get Super Witches in here, they can reach everything in this entire base. So you know what? I just want to take out that town hall with a blimp, give the Super Witches a little bit more breathing room, and then honestly, since I'm using that blimp, since those Super Witches can reach everything in this base, I don't really need hogs for the backside. I can wait till the single goes down, wait till that queen goes down, then I can send the royal champion in on some of these edge defenses right alongside the Super Witches, the bowlers, the queens, so she's gonna have plenty of tanking from the core troops. Now King is doing some great work, man. I didn't know what I was gonna do with cleanup on the outside if he died early, because I figured a wizard would probably just die to a giant bomb and I'd be in trouble, but luckily, man, that King is making it all the way around that base. I saw this builder hut get left, so that's where my single wizard came down to go ahead and get that taken out. Now, I threw in some bowlers with these Super Witches, bro. This is an idea I never even thought of before, but I had a subscriber reach out to me. I was doing some videos on Super Witches, and he's like, hey, what's your army comp with Super Witches? I'm assuming you're using bowlers. And I was like, whoa, dude, no, actually, I'm not using bowlers at all, but I'm intrigued. So I cooked it up. I used it on a few Legends attacks. I don't know, maybe a whole day of Legends a few weeks ago or something like that. And now I definitely don't use them all the time, but on the right base, I will throw some bowlers behind the Super Witches. It gives them more of an initial blast, all right, more of an initial push. So if you can find an area in the beginning where you're going to get really good Grand Warden value anyways, and you maybe need some help getting through some seriously packed defenses and buildings, throw in some bowlers, man. It can work. All right, bro, time to hit Itzu'S base. First of all, like I said, I didn't really know what to do with this base. I couldn't really find any good, like, zap value in here, man. I didn't have anything grouped up. It wouldn't have led to any really easy funneling up here or easy pathing. So what I decided to do was go ahead and just use a little Grand Warden walk right here. Have him clear some of this stuff. I decided I'm not even going to zap anything. Instead, I'm going to open up this whole section with Quakes, send the King with a wizard or two right here, and just bum rush the base right in here, dude. Super Witches, bowlers. I was just going to go absolutely nuts. And I thought, hey, man, where can I get good value with the siege barracks? Well, if I were to drop it over here, we got the royal champion to deal with, so it's going to end up limiting my hog value pretty drastically. So I decided to go ahead and drop the siege barracks out here, delay it a little bit. P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards would be able to reach some of this stuff and get some decent value, but hog riders would get some really good value in here, and I even have a heal spell in this composition for them. So I was like, man, if I can keep enough of those Super Witches alive through the core, which honestly is doable because Super Witches are super strong, dude. They're insanely powerful. They got a ton of HP. The big boys have a ton of HP. They weather damage really well. They just have a nice amount of HP. Eagle shots aren't going to be taking them down. As long as they have a little bit of healer support, they can withstand an incredible amount of damage and stay alive. So here we go. We're bum rushing the base. King Funnel is a little slow over here, but I do have 3 rage spells. I was worried at this point they were going to go duck in this side, but they ducked further into the base. I was like, oh my god, is my funnel going to be good enough? It was. Barely, but it was. We're raging into the town hall. We're popping that Grand Warden ability. Now we're going into those scatter shots. Invincible. Still from the Grand Warden ability. It lasts through so many of those giant bombs. Scatter shot number 2 just went down, and we're looking pretty good at this point, all right? P.E.K.K.A. and wizards are eating those Expos and point defenses over there. They're about to go down. We're going to have those hog riders come out pretty soon. Got to pop the queen ability. That's going to pick off a few more of these. Now, hog riders are coming out, so it's time to send in the royal champion with the hog riders, and I wanted to play that heal fairly early in case I hit some giant bombs so the hogs would stay alive into this single target inferno, and so far it's going good, man. Those hogs are nice and topped up on health. They're coming straight into that single target inferno, and look at this, dude. Look over on the left. Look at this. 4 super witches, dude. Guess how many super witches I brought on this attack? I might have brought 5. Might have brought 5 on this one. I don't remember for sure. But 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Look at this, dude. Royal Champion still has her ability. This base is pretty much out of defenses, man. I might pop it just to help with time a little bit, but honestly, I wasn't even close on time, dude. This was crushed. Honestly, I didn't know if this was going to work. But it was a well-designed base. I couldn't think of anything else to try other than throwing some spam at it. Lucky for me, it crushed the base. Now look at this Super Witch attack, dude. I definitely had to throw it in this video. This is Super Witches and Bat Spells. My buddy Messy's going to be pulling this one off, dude. This is pretty sick. First of all, not using lightnings, all right? You don't have enough room for lightning spells if you're going to bring Bat Spells, so you kind of got to pick one or the other. So he's just going to establish kind of a little 1 or 2 layer Grand Warden funnel right here. You got to be careful. You can't let that warden get in too close to the single target inferno. If he gets in too close, he's going to get fried. He's going to pop his ability, so you're not going to be able to use it on your troops. Although with Super Witches, that's not as big of a deal as it is with some weaker troops. Super Witches, like I said, have a ton of HP. So if you screw up your Grand Warden ability, don't panic. You do still have a chance of tripling. Even if you got to run them right through the Town Hall, they can weather that Town Hall blast too. Now he's got the King drop down. He's got a poison, but the poison did not get those super minions. Now they move into the poison, pops the King ability. Siege Barracks is about ready to pop already. It looks like he planned on that, so we brought Valkyries inside of it instead of Hog Riders. He didn't want to feed the Hog Riders to the Town Hall here. He wanted the Valkyries to help him establish this funnel. Now, raging into the Town Hall. Dude, they're going to weather this Town Hall, no problem. And jumping further into the base, where is he going to be starting these bat spells from? Ooh, right-hand side, that wizard tower goes down, so he's nice and free to go ahead and start those bat spells, and he's actually using those bat spells to do some tanking for the Royal Champion. Another option there is you can use that Royal Champion to direct target and take out a wizard tower that would otherwise threaten your bats. Here we go. He's got an ice golem to tank this wizard tower. That one's taken care of. Second ice golem gets dropped down to tank the next wizard tower. Oh, the single's locked onto the RC, but the bats get it taken down in time. He gets a freeze on the remaining scatter shot. Oh my goodness, we got a scatter shot that can take out these bats. It's being tanked. He freezes the wizard tower. That scatter shot is stuck on a big boy right now. Oh man, bat spells. Oh, Royal Champion ability. Bat spells finish off the wizard tower, dude. That was insanity. Bat spells are going to be able to help him out on cleanup as well. Look at this. He's still got a queen ability. He's got 4 super witches left, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, they're strong. That's why I love them. They're insanely strong. Like, if you plan out a decent funnel, if you have a decent plan, you're much more likely to time fail with super witches than you are to fail because they're legit insanely powerful. Now, so far in this video, I have showed you some fancy super witch attacks, but I gotta tell you, this one that I'm showing you right here is the most commonly used one that you will see. 5 lightnings, 1 quake. Those are going to be used to establish a second layer funnel and take out some value, all right? Getting that deep funnel established, also taking out some value. This time, it's going to be the multi-target inferno, all right? A lot of times, you're going to take out a single or try and get a scatter shot if you can, but the funnel is more important than the value, so make sure you're getting at least an inferno or a scatter shot with your zaps, but you gotta do it in the place that makes the most sense. I mean, if we're just talking about value, scatter shot is better value than a multi-target inferno, but from a pathing standpoint, taking out that multi-target inferno was way more beneficial than taking out one of the scatter shots, so that's exactly what he's gonna do. Now, Super Witches looks like he's gonna be wall breaking into the section. He's got his king to funnel this other section right here with this open wall piece. I love it, man. Those open wall pieces, you can really harness those to get some deep funneling done with just ground troops or kings or P.E.K.K.A.s out of the siege barracks. Works out very nicely, man. Look at this funnel. Queen, dude, queen, don't even think about going over there. Oh my god, look at that queen. Dude went over there chasing a skelly. Queen is off the reservation. She can at least reach the scatter shot from in there, but she's not going to be going all the way into the core with the rest of the troops. Honestly, that's not that big a deal. Super Witches pack enough HP and enough of a punch with their damage. Look how quick they get that Town Hall down. That your Queen not being in there with him is not a death sentence like it is with some other troop combinations. Look at those Super Witches in there, dude, with some healer and rage support. They are holding their own, man. Oh my gosh. Now, Siege Barracks is popping. Hogs are coming out. That's the point where you drop in that Royal Champion to go ahead and be tanked for by the hogs, unless you really see pathing is going to be an issue, which is what he saw here. Works out. The hogs got the single, and the world champion comes in over here from the left because he had a bunch of Teslas out here. RC's pretty good at getting through Tesla farms. She can pop her ability if she needs to and take out like 4 out of 5 of those bad boys. So RC's going to get that taken down, and she falls in behind the remaining hogs. She still has her ability. He still has a freeze spell. This is wild. Now, I've seen a lot of people doing this, bringing a freeze instead of a poison. I haven't really experimented with that much myself, but I've seen a lot of people having a ton of success with it. So if you don't think you need a poison, I mean, super witches, if they're going to be the ones dealing with the CC, they could pretty much deal with whatever they need to. If you want to bring a freeze instead, keep that RC alive a little longer, go ahead and bring a freeze.